We're doing eyes today. Smoky eyes. Cream shadow stick. Gently press. Do not drag or pull. Tap this over your lid. Use your finger to just melt the seams. Step 1. Take a concealer or just a cream base to highlight your arch. That's more than enough. Hold on. Let's take some of that off. I always do this before I apply the rest of the shadow because this helps me line up the eyebrow. Also using a cream shadow brush so that you don't destroy your natural hair brushes made from squirrel. Okay? So now you just have a basic open eye. From here, I always put on my highlight color, always. Gives me focus, brightness, and I bring it down. Keep this whole area open. If you have a narrow bridge like I do, you need to make sure that your dark shadows are not all the way into the corner when you're contouring because it'll make you look cross-eyed. So, just a tip. Press the color. Make sure you're using a large brush so you can cover the entire area. Use the tip in the corner and just blend this out, okay? Touch a little bit on that lower color, okay? We're now ready to add pigment to the cream shadow so that it stays put. I have my favorite palette from Surat Beauty. As you can see, I use a lot of greens and soft olives, but I also use blue, but not today, and browns. But they're not your typical boring browns. Thank you, Troy Surat. So I have colors here that are actually discontinued, but I will find a replacement. So what I do is I cover the cream shadow that I laid down, okay? All the way along the lash line. There we go. Got it? That's moss, in case you can't see. Then do the other. Make sure you're using the right size brush for the particular techniques. You want a large brush for the overall, but you want something small and rounded for the ball of the eyelid. Now, I know everybody has one of these blending brushes. All brands make them. I'm going to take an old Dior color that I have. I love these. Dior's original shadows from the 90s are still good. They're still good. Go into the crease with a bright color. Okay. Yes, I always wear 3 to 4 shadows and they just get along really well and they look soft. So now we're going to take the original big brush and just fluff away the edges. Okay. So if you notice, I don't take the color all the way into the corner. You basically lay it on the outer 2/3 and blend it up. For my fourth and final color, going back into the Surat palette, into the dark brown, chocolate noir, and that gives a little more depth in the corners. And as you can see, the brush is very small. You want to have control. That's how you get it. Okay. I'm opting to do liner today, but I've really gotten used to not wearing eyeliner in this Corona time because it's just a product I don't need to waste while I'm sitting at home. You see, I missed a little spot in here. So today, I'm going to show you how to line your eye. you know, unfortunately, a lot of women have a great tendency to tug and pull on the eyelid. And I think one of the best things I've been teaching women over the years, whether you're using a flat liner brush, which I'm not using, or you're using this, you want to be able to not touch your face with your other hand. Always start at the outside and work back. You use the tip in the corner. That gives you an excellent application. Again, from the outer corner, create the height of the wing, and go back in the middle and meet up. Go back and reinforce that little area and check. So that's a simple tip. What I like to do is just take a tiny smudge brush. We go back into the shadows and just take a little drop of the 2 brown and the green and smudge that. Softer. You can definitely smudge some eyeliner pencil in there for definition, but we're just doing a 10-minute tutorial on the basic eye techniques. So now you're ready for mascara. Again, women with the mascara kind of overdoing it. I know everybody's wearing lashes, but I don't. My technique has always been to push your mascara brush into the root of your lashes, comb through them quickly from the top, and then go back. Now, I'm not big on lashes. For me, it's not my look. I really concentrate on my eyeliner. Everybody's eye shape is different, so do what works best for you. But I really need smoky eyelid color and eyeliner to make me not look tired. Use whatever's left on the bottom, and I like to focus on just the center. And that's a nice, clean, simple to a little more defined. Next, again, whoops, push the brush into the lower under eyelid ridge. Catch those lashes. Comb through the top quickly, and then go back and open them up. And this way you've gotten color on both the top and bottom of the lashes, and they will be a lot more defined with just one coating on either side instead of clumping in one space on the tips like most women I see have their mascara. And it's too much. The faces we make when we're doing makeup. Okay. Last but not least, my favorite part of my day is creating my eyebrows. As you can see, they're not very, very strong. So I have already enhanced the line that I want to follow, and simply tracing along there lightly, sketching, not pressing, you will end up getting that feathery, more natural look. I know there's a lot of box brow techniques, and women are doing microblading and what have you. And you know, I've thought about it, but it's just not something that I want to do. I have a different expression every day. That is the art of makeup artistry. Some days I do make them very thick when I'm going to be on camera, on TV. I don't want to look washed out. Okay, so today we're just doing a soft, feathery stroke. I have hair. So I'm just following that hair and filling out what nature has taken away. So there's one. Okay. Again, sketch where I laid the cream before. It gave me a good guide. And I like to just take the pencil and softly roll it over the intended area. do downward strokes. It looks more like hair. Okay. Things to practice. Because every day, like a dish that I make in the kitchen, same ingredients, comes out a little different. And eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So every day I have to make sure I lean my head back to try to balance them out. There is no perfection. That's called airbrushing. But, you know, we want to look good. And I made that one a little stronger, so let's do this. We always brush through them to get the product to flow. And so that they look a little more natural, I always take that last sweep of powder. And we're done. A little over 10 minutes, but that's what eye makeup, when you do it well, it takes a little time. Ciao for now. It's Mel in the City 76 with a quick eye makeup lesson. See you soon.